Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now we all know that the immigration bill that passed the Senate is just not going to get through the House. But as it was working its way through the Senate, in order to get conservatives to vote for it, Senate Democrats agreed to spend about $45 billion extra dollars fortifying the border. That's above what we're spending now. They're going to hire about 20,000 more Border Patrol agents. Well, they would if the bill passed. Put more drones there, sensors, cameras, and any new other technology that comes along. And don't forget the old-fashioned fences. I think there was another 700 miles of fencing included in that bill. Yeah, that would make the border more secure, but that ignores a couple of facts. Most undocumented immigrants actually come here legally and then overstay their visas rather than come over the borders. Plus, immigration from Mexico is at a net zero. We have as many people going back to Mexico as we do trying to get in here. This is because the Mexican economy is getting pretty strong and there's a lot more opportunity there. Plus, states along the border have passed laws which are not really friendly to immigrants. So, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, leave it to conservatives to fix a problem that is getting better on its own without throwing any money at it. But what's really hurting our country is our inability or unwillingness to reform our legal immigration system. Having driven out many undocumented immigrants who were harvesting our crops, farmers are growing desperate to replace these workers. They are trying to recruit Americans to do it, but let's face it, we're just not stepping up. These are tough jobs, and they're not, they do require some skills that Americans don't have. You have to know how to pick the crops. You just can't go out there and start picking or you won't be efficient at it. So, states are losing money and food is rotting on the vine. Our current system just does not allow enough legal workers to come over and replace the ones that we've lost. And there are businesses with jobs that require special skills, and there just aren't enough Americans with those skills. But our legal immigration system doesn't allow enough of those people to come over. So businesses that could and should be growing are not able to. And because they can't fill those particular jobs and are not growing, other jobs that Americans are qualified for are not being created. And we need the energy and initiative that immigrants bring. Fact is that immigrants or their children are twice as likely to start a business here as native-born Americans are. Whether it's a small business dedicated to serving the needs of a particular group of immigrants or a major corporation. 40% of our Fortune 500 companies were started by immigrants or their children. These include businesses like eBay, Google, IBM, on and on. Steve Jobs was the child of an immigrant. Walt Disney, an American icon, child of an immigrant. Legal or illegal, the fact is that most immigrants don't come here to grub off the system. They come here to work and make a better life for themselves and their children. And the record shows that many of them, in ways both big and small, make a better life for all of us. Thanks for listening.